This may or may not get posted, I don't know. I am loading a small load of number 2 natural plastic HDPE. I sold 18,000 pounds, 25 bales, 18,500 to be precise, for 78 cents a pound. That turns out to be approximately $14,430 for 18,000 pounds of plastic. And they say, some people say recycling isn't worth it. It is. Or it can be, if you do it the right way. Number 2 natural plastic, HDPE, is probably the most valuable plastic. I have 25 bales. We use a small vertical baler. So most of my bales are kind of small. It's not the horizontal baler. So a heavy bale, a big bale of these is like 850 pounds. Most of them are around 700 to 800. I got a couple of light ones at 680, and one at like 8 something. However, the downside for me with these is that this took me 4 years to accumulate enough to market. We do only like 6 or 7 bales a year, so it takes a while. However, 78 cents a pound is approximately $1,586 per ton. Now, if we were throwing these away and weren't recycling them, we'd be paying $95 a ton plus hauling. But we ain't doing that. And the hauling for this is built into the price. So it's not that the hauling is free, because it is certainly not free, but we don't get an actual bill. It's taken out before they pay us. So the hauling is probably costing me, off of what they pay me, I'm guessing 6 or 7 cents a pound. So this is going to Pennsylvania, which is not real far from where we are. Probably, I don't know, 600 miles or so. I'm guessing the actual, and I'm only guessing, I don't know this, I'm guessing the actual monetary amount that this load is costing to transport is probably about 1,800 bucks, somewhere around there. And I'm basing that on, I got a quote from another company, and it was 93 cents a pound, but the shipping was 1,800 and it was not taken out. And when you took out the shipping, it ended up paying me like 85 something cents per pound, 85 like 0.6 or some friggin' thing. So based on that is what I'm thinking it would cost. And this trucker is not picking up any other material, so I'm just loading these off center, 3 at a time, right down the middle of the trailer, but offsetting them, one to the left, one stack to the left, one stack to the right. If this was a heavier commodity or I had more bales, I'd be flipping one up on its side and then having 3 to the other side and then swapping that. But I don't have a lot, and these are light bales. One of the things the truckers need to be concerned, see, I did that to the wrong side. I'm flapping my stupid pie hole, so I forget which side, and when I'm driving in with a stack of 3, I can't see. things the truckers need to be concerned with, and I'm not super familiar with it, but they have a load limit per axle. So sometimes you need to distribute the weight differently in the trailer so that they don't have issues. If they get pulled over, they'll have issues. So, but this is a very light commodity, so I'm not really worried about that. We're just gonna basically stuff it in there. But this is a pretty quick load, and I staged everything earlier, and I weighed, because I had these so long, I had an estimated weight, and I needed a minimum of 18,000 pounds, and I thought I had 18,000, but I wasn't sure, because believe it or not, the more, especially plastic, the longer it stays on site, the more weight it loses. So these bales, some of them have been here for 4 years, so they've really done nothing but lose weight. So my written logged account of them may be different. So this morning I actually pulled them all out and weighed them, and I popped about a 600 pound bale out of the baler, and it's a good thing I did, because I only had 17,900 pounds without that bale that I had Chauncey do this morning. So that gave me the 18.5, which is good, because I needed 18. If I would not have hit 18, there would have been penalties. Yeah. And we don't want that. That's not good. Oh, so that's a quick lesson on number 2 natural. Oh, Jesus. Number 2 natural. It is very much worth doing. We have a 1 through 7 mix as well. And the people that buy the 1 through 7 mix, they want the number 2 natural. So we don't actually remove all of them. So we could probably capture a little bit more if we really wanted to. But I gotta leave some in that mix so that I can get rid of the 1 through 7, and we do a lot more of the 1 through 7. Now, I just shipped out a load of that 1 through 7 plastics. I just did that like 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, something like that. 3 weeks ago, I think. I got 5 cents a pound. I got paid 5 cents a pound for pretty much the same amount, about 18,000. We do a split load with another facility, and between what he put on, about like 22,000. So I had to be careful. The company only wanted like 42,000 on the trailer. So I put like a little over 18,000, but I got paid only 5 cents a pound, and I'm putting the same amount of number 2 natural, and I'm getting 78 cents a pound. So this stuff is way, way more valuable. And I mean, I wasn't disappointed with 5 cents for the 1 through 7. The last time I moved was a year ago. I think I don't remember. I got a good price because it was about 9 cents. But I was at a meeting the other day where they were talking about the price of 1 through 7. And the co-op we belong to was only getting like 2.6 cents per pound for 1 through 7, and I had just gotten 5. So I got a better deal than what they were offering. It's definitely worthwhile to have connections and to shop around, so to speak. So, because I know that he does have weight issues per axle, I don't think we're going over it, but I am scaling these last down. I'm putting in stacks of 2, and this here will be my last stack of 2, and my last bale will be a bale of 1. And the reason I'm really doing that is so that the poor bastard at the mill that opens up this trailer, so that the bales won't move and shift and fall in transport. So the guy that's got to open this trailer at the mill, he doesn't have to worry about dying because a bale falls on him. because that shit does happen. And even though I'm not the guy doing it, I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially from something that I loaded. So I really do try to be cognizant of that. And look at that. Pretty much loaded the whole thing in under, I put one in, so about 12 minutes. This is a real easy load. They don't all go this easy. So this is 25 bales, 18,500 pounds. It's actually 18,499, but I'm rounding up the pound. And that's the whole load right there. I am Rustic Guy. Welcome to a day in the life of a friggin' chucklehead. That's me. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.